Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. These shows were the gateway to my introduction of anime. Naruto and Bleach were my childhood animes. But sadly, once you grow up, you start to want something more than fights. You start to desire animes that are more story driven. You start to want shows with relatable characters. But why am I mentioning all this? I'm saying all this because when people think of anime, the first thing that comes to mind is the big three. Whenever you mention the big three, people go out their way to denounce your opinion. They claim these shows as the symbol of all anime, but that isn't true. Anime isn't just battle shonens. Anime isn't just ninjas, pirates, and swordsmen, or even aliens that change their hair colors. Anime is every and all genre. The big three are amazing in their own rights, and they do certain things better than what current airing shows are doing now, but it also does things far worse than current airing shows. New gen animes have the fortune of keeping their shows seasonal. The big three at times were ruined by the long running format. The reason I never got into One Piece was because of the long and dragged out arcs. I know in the manga that issue isn't the main concern, but from an anime only point of view, why would I waste my time watching 300 episodes for the story to get good? No one wants to commit to watching 300 episodes for a story to eventually become decent. And from what I hear from manga readers and One Piece fans, the characters stay true to themselves from start to finish, with little to no development. Character development is a key to me enjoying the series, and especially if I'm going to invest majority of my time into the show. Naruto is no stranger to giving every character and their mom character development. Even with the abundance of characters that have potential to be great, they're always casted aside to be second fiddle to Naruto and Sasuke. And with a show almost 1,000 episodes, you would expect the side cast to be treated with some type of decency. But no, characters like Rock Lee and Neji would be casted away after one arc of being useful. That's just one of the many issues I have with a show like Naruto. So much of the side casts are underutilized as seemingly worthless. And not to mention, majority of those episodes I stated are filler. I understand the filler content could be skipped, but I was watching these shows during their peak. It was painful waiting on a weekly basis to open up an episode and find out that it's not relevant to the main story. I'm sorry Naruto fans, it seems like I'm picking on you, but between you, Bleach, and One Piece, Naruto undoubtedly was the worst at handling filler. It got to a point during the war arc where it would be 3 minutes of canon material for the rest of the episode to be filler. The fillers weren't even good either. They were boring with little to offer. Bleach fillers were also bad and not memorable in the slightest. At least with Naruto, there's some wacky filler we could go back to and meme on. But back on the topic of characters, besides Ichigo, Luffy and Naruto have no outstanding qualities. They're just generic shonen heroes. Characters that are pure with the heart of gold. These two could be the reason for someone not enjoying their show. People want relatability. People want likable characters. Not to say Naruto and Luffy aren't likable characters. They are to their own degree, but they wouldn't be anyone's favorite character. People aren't into the whole dumb, eats a pound of food and has an unrealistic goal that no one could relate to. But with Ichigo, it's a little different. He doesn't have any high-reaching goal. All he wants to do is protect the people he cares about. Unlike Luffy and Naruto, Ichigo is just a normal teenager that got thrown into a world of hollows and soul reapers. But the main issue I have with the big three is the fan bases. I understand loving a show to a certain point because of the memories you have when you were younger, but we can't let nostalgia cloud our judgments. We can't base ratings on a show being a part of our childhood. I never understood the nostalgia argument. I love Naruto as a child, but as an adult I see the many issues and inconsistencies with the storytelling. You wouldn't be able to catch plot holes and inconsistent character writing as a child. I personally look at the themes of the story. I look at the character motivations. I look at how characters are involved in the story. I look at every single little detail that I'll never notice as a child. I see the issues with Naruto and Sasuke's relationship. I see the issues of making Ichigo every race known to man. I see the issues with dragging the arc into 200 episodes. I see each and every single issue. You can love fiction and also criticize when you see something negative occur. You don't have to be a blatant fanboy and lie that Kage was a great antagonist in Naruto. The big three are iconic, but these shows aren't perfect. No anime is perfect. Don't let nostalgia tell you that your show is perfection. But since people hail the big three in such a way, criticism is thrown out the window. The fan base needs to learn to respect the opinions of others. Everyone has the right to their own opinion, even if they say that Bleach fell off after the Soul Society arc, which is wrong, but it's their own opinion. We can't force change upon anyone's opinion. Even though the big three are the pioneer for anime of the 2000s, it is also the most overrated trio ever seen in anime.